for all you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights. No one quits. Don't do your job, I'll kill you myself. Welcome to the Roughnecks. Rico's Roughnecks!
Hello everybody and welcome once again to another episode of Rico's Roughnecks. I am DL Rico, DLRico02 if you follow me on PSN. And I am having one of those days today, and God, it's not a total horrifying or horrendous bad day. It's just one of those things where it's just built up and piled so much that I'm just kind of frustrated. I'm not terribly angry, but in any event, the gameplay that I'm bringing you today is a team deathmatch on Villa, and it kind of fits the tone for this evening because I entitled this match actually Rage Mode, and the reason why is because there were three types of players in this particular lobby that I just could not stand as far as their tactics that they use, and that is noob tubing, which they use a lot of grenade launchers, grenade attachments to kill your enemies from afar. Ghost Perk users, where they use a lot of camouflage to try to hide from UAVs, and as you saw just there, a lot of campers. And for those that don't play these kind of first-person shooter games, a camper is somebody that just sits in one place. They plant a motion sensor, they plant cameras, they plant a claymore, and they just wait and pick off anybody that tries to come within their little territorial bubble. And this team that I'm going up against, they've been doing this in previous games while I was in this lobby, and I just wanted to show no mercy and just take them all down and just kind of show them like, hey, when I'm in here, you're not going to have this kind of tactic. I'm not going to allow you to get your kill streaks. And, yeah, again, it just sets the tone for the day. So I'm getting kind of worked up. So let me just woosah and calm down a little bit. It all started with work. I had a short shift today. It was only like it was supposed to be like 3 hours or so. So I was upbeat. I was looking forward. I had some things, like little errands and stuff to run afterward. I had everything planned, and I'm kind of OCD about my scheduling time. So when I see that I get a early schedule, or if I'm going to be able to off at a certain time, I'm excited. I'm ready for it. But once that time just gets down to the last second, like I'm staring at that clock like I don't know if you guys ever saw Ren and Stimpy when they just get all intense and they start sweating from the eyes and their eyes bulge. That's me when I'm looking at that clock, because I'm just anticipating that moment when I can just punch in my number, punch out, and be off with the rest of my day. And what happened today was 4 minutes, just 4 minutes before I was supposed to clock off and, do whatever I had to do. We had an incident with our maintenance, and the swamp cooler that we have just blew a crop dust of particles, of dust, of lint, of just crap, and it covered every part of our product. It covered our grills, it went inside of our deep fryers, and it was just when I looked to the back room where our grilling stations are, it was like Los Angeles with a cloud of smoke everywhere. And at first I thought it was a fire, but, thankfully it wasn't. Oh, as you can see, that little bitch. Ugh, I can't stand that. He was camping in the corner and picked me off as soon as I thought it was clear. But anyway, so, again, 4 minutes before I clock out, I'm ready to go, and in the back of my head, it's like, all right, I should at least let the managers know, like, hey, you're going to be one less person. And as soon as I did, they were like, no, we need you to stay. And I'm like, God damn it, mother. So yeah, I ended up staying. I was only for like another hour and a half or so, but I'm really OCD about that time. I'm a real stickler about that. You know, when you say I'm off or when I have to be doing something at a certain time, I am all over that. But that's how it started. The next point is with friends. Now, all my friends that have known me for a while, you know what kind of a fierce friend I can be, and what kind of just how loyal I am when it comes to pretty much anything. I mean, I'm always there if you need me. I'm usually the one that people come to in a pinch when it comes to something as small as just needing a friendly ear and advice, or something even a little bit more grand as far as lending money, needing a place to stay. As long as I have it, I'm there for you and I'll give it to you, you know. And if I can, I will find a way to help you out and do that for you. So yeah, there's been a couple of friends that have come to me in that kind of light, and I've used this analogy before because again, people have come to me for advice in the past, and back in the day, there were these three girls that used to come to me for all sorts of like relationship advice and just kind of like, oh, he said this, and oh, I don't know what I should do because he did that, so I don't know what it really means, and blah blah. And it's like, all right, well, let me tell you what's up. This is from a guy's point of view. So if you want, this is what I think it's gonna. This is what I think he means. This is what I think is gonna happen, and if it doesn't show progress after this amount of time, that just means he's gonna revert back to his old ways. And again, I'm breaking it down simple enough to where it's like, okay, I'm gonna look out for this, and okay, thank you. I'm so blah, blah, blah. Like clockwork, they would come to me every 3 months. He said this and did that, and I don't know what that means, and blah blah blah. And it's like, hey, I told you. This is what I outlined for you. I broke it down as simple as I could, and if it didn't happen by this point, it wasn't gonna happen. Now you're back in the same situation. What do you want me to do? So, in any event, it happened again, and it's a different friend, and so I offer I offer her an ear. I listen to her and I tell her what I think, and it reverts back. She goes back and she gets back with him, and I'm just like, why? Oh my God, why? Like he did. I'm not going to get into details. I'm not going to name specifics or anything, but it's like, what is the mentality? And again, the metaphor that I use for these scenarios is, I see myself, and I don't want to offend anybody as far as who's in the medical field, but I see myself like a doctor. You're coming to me with an quote ailment of some kind. So you know that you have this feeling or trust in me that I know what I'm talking about and I have the right kind of prescription. So when you ask me for something, I'm gonna write that prescription. But if you're not following it and you're not doing what I've outlined for you, then you're just neglecting it. And every time you come and see me and try to be like, oh, I need more healing, I need more, prescription, blah blah blah, then I'm just gonna be like, I don't want to waste my breath. I don't want to waste my little doctor prescribing note papers for you. You know what I'm saying? And that was one scenario. The other one is, I've helped her in the past. She was kicked out pretty much, and I gave her a place. I let her know, hey, you don't ever have to worry about being on the streets. You don't ever have to worry about this because I want to be there for you in your time of need. I don't ever want to have to worry about you like that. So that's what I did. And stayed here for a couple of nights, and we actually had a really long talk till like 6 in the morning, just like, what is it that you want to get? And I told her, I was like, I see potential in you. I know what you were when I first met you, and I believe that you can that you can accomplish what you need to and do it again. It's just you're not making the right decisions. And I told her, I was like, what you're doing right now is you're looking for the quick fix. And I know that because I used to do that. I wanted the quick fix, and I wanted to, make money really quick, and I wanted to do this really quick, and I would forget that, you know what? It is all a process. Everything takes time. You just got to wait it out, follow that path, be strong with it, and it'll all prevail. It'll all come full circle. And I figured that she got the point. That because again, till 6, when you talk with somebody till 6 in the morning or any kind of late hour, you're feeling like you're making a connection. Anyways, today, I text her, hey, how's it going? What you up to? I haven't heard, you haven't been around. I haven't seen you in a couple of days. Did things work out? Did you talk to your sister? Was there somebody helping you? I just want to make sure you're okay. And she told me, quote, mind your own fucking business. Holy shit. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I got worked up again. All right. Woosah. Now, that's fine. She wants to leave it like that. That's fine. But I don't know. And the thing I'm trying to understand is not from her point of view. It's just my point of view now. It's like, what is it about me that needs to be a hero for somebody? why do I have to put my neck out for people? Why do I have to be that kind of person with that mentality? I just, you know, I don't have an answer for that, and unfortunately I'm out of time. But I just want to thank you for watching. You know, I'll try to talk a little bit, maybe I'll talk a little bit more about the subject in the next episode. But yeah, until then, again, thank you, and talk to you guys later. Peace.